So after 20 years of writing Magic Treehouse books, I'm finally able to do that. And I owe the success of this series to teachers and librarians. When I wrote the first 4 books, I was going to stop. But then something happened to me that had never happened before, and I published 20 other books before Treehouse. I started getting letters from teachers and librarians, and they were so heartening and joyful. And then I started going to schools, and it was the teachers who just pushed me on, and pushed me on, and pushed me on to book 50 now that I'm working on. And I have felt all these years that this series would not have amounted to much without the educational piece. So about 2 years ago, I decided I wanted to give away books to Title I schools that couldn't afford them. And so we began to plan a book giveaway program for Magic Treehouse. And I actually experimented in New Orleans. I went down and gave 6,000 books on Louis Armstrong to the kids in New Orleans, went to 7 schools. But I discovered something disheartening, and that was that the kids weren't prepared, the teachers weren't prepared. A lot of the books were still in boxes in the library. There wasn't an advance guard of any kind to prepare them for my gift. So I thought that it's not just about giving away books, it's preparing for how the books can be shared with the kids. So then we backed away from the giveaway, which we're still planning, and then we started planning a classroom program. And I called on all these teachers who had been winning the Magic Treehouse Teacher of the Year award. For the last 8 years, we've given this annual award to wonderful teachers who submit ways that they've used the books to help their kids in the classroom. And we got a little team of great teachers, and they really got to work, and I hired a wonderful person who could do this and work in tandem with Random House. And we formed the Magic Treehouse. This is the gift of books part, but what we decided was it would be the Magic Treehouse Classroom Adventures program. And what we would do would be give away any of the Magic Treehouse books that teachers applied for. There's Dinosaurs Before Dark and the nonfiction companion Dinosaurs. And then the most recent is The Perfect Time for Pandas and Pandas and Endangered Species. So you see that we have the nonfiction element with the fiction element, so you can have a paired selection to use in the classroom. So all teachers have to do is to fill out a very basic form. We call it a little grant form, and they say how they're going to use the books. So up now, a year later, we've given away thousands and thousands of books. And we've had a side project where we gave a set of Magic Treehouse books to every 3rd grader in Newark, New Jersey. Because I came across an article that if you don't read, and all of you know this, by the end of 3rd grade, you can have trouble ever catching up. And Newark in this article was really low on that competency level. So we decided if every 3rd grader in the city got a set of 28 books, they couldn't ignore the fact that they might want to read. So it's been working really well. And then we took our Louis Armstrong show to Newark to every single 4th grader who got the set of books last May. So we've had this big kind of experimental project at the same time that we've been doing the classroom program.